Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As usual, we will pick up a topic connected with our day-to-day lives. From our childhood beliefs, or should we call them superstitions, to the modern days WhatsApp forwards, and to our experiences in the workplaces. There is something common. So many times we tend to believe in things without really questioning if that belief is true. A long time ago, when I was a small child, I was told that if I cut my nails in the evenings or in the night, ghosts are going to come, bad luck is going to come. So I was scared of it. I believed in what I was told. As I grew up, I understood that in the evenings those days we didn't have electricity, homes had dim light, and if somebody tried cutting one's nails, probably one would injure oneself. And hence, to make it a culture, make it a ritual, people came up with a story, with a belief that bad luck is going to come. And people just followed it. It was convenience. However, the spirit of inquiry was missing. Let's fast forward to modern day lives of today. How many times we get messages to have some kind of food because it prevents cancer? Sometimes there are deep lessons of history that China did this, Russia did this, France has done this, Mughals have done this, and so on and so forth. The messages are not written by history professors or authorities. There is so much of news about events, half of them is not correct. So what do? Do we believe in such messages? Think of our workplaces. The boss says from his or her past experience that follow my advice, follow this works. How often do we really question in our minds that this works? Sometimes the boss's advice appears to be irrational, but there are people in our teams who just blindly follow them. Is this the right way of living our life in this planet? That's the question. Think of our ancient texts, Upanishads, undoubtedly one of the most ancient texts that the human civilization has. It has a concept of neti, meaning not this, not this. Ask questions, what's the right thing? Think of Buddhism. The Buddha has said that we must ask questions. Don't go by what authority is saying. Don't go by what the tradition says. Don't go by what others just tell you. It's not only limited to Buddhism or our Upanishads. It's there in the history. Confucius has said a life is wasted if you are not raising questions, if you are not asking questions. Similarly, Socrates, similarly, Galileo, there are ample examples in the annals of history. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, today, do we really engage in this question if this is true? Can this be true? Who can tell me if this is true? These are questions. Does it make sense? These are kind of questions that you and I, as citizens of a society, of a community, of a country, of a state, need to ask to lead a better and happier life. Else, we will be misled. Think of the story of the Panchatantra, the Blue Jackal story. Many of us would have heard. A jackal fell into a washerman's tank which had blue dye in it. The jackal naturally got wet in that blue dye and turned to be a blue jackal. The jackal was a shrewd animal. It said that I have come here to rule all of you. I have become divine. I am the king now. So life went on for a few days until all the jackals one day were howling together, and this being its primitive, its natural habit to howl together with other jackals, started howling. So his identity got revealed to all of the jackals, and everybody could understand that they were all being cheated by this jackal, and that blue dye moreover had slowly faded away. So just imagine what happens to the jackal's fate. Obviously the jackal is eliminated, is killed and thrown away from that territory. So this is what happens when we don't inquire. Although jackals did not ask themselves if a blue jackal is possible, if there is something called divinity which sends somebody to rule them. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, let's live the life of inquiry, of asking ourselves if what we are hearing, what we are reading, what we are realizing is rational. Does this sound to be correct? Let's find out more. Inquiry is not only for scientists, it's for all of us.